Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out 2 more episodes of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Today with episode 21, Soldiers of the Empire, and then episode 22, Children of Time. 2 really interesting titles. I'm assuming episode 21, Soldiers of the Empire, is a Klingon episode, just because it sounds like a very Klingon episode. Hopefully we see General Martok in this episode, because I miss that guy, and I think he looks really cool with that one eye, you know, kind of look that he has going on right now. But then after that, Children of Time. What could that be about? That sounds super interesting, and I'm just excited for today. We're getting very, very close to the season finale. Actually, if you want to check out the season finale of season 5, you can head over to my Patreon right now, where you can check out not only season 5, but the first 2 episodes of season 6 as well, all on Patreon for your viewing pleasure. Thank you so much if you do go check it out. Now, let's get back to the reaction. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I don't know what to expect, but I'm just really excited. Season 5 is going super strong. We have about 6 episodes left, I think, maybe even less than that now. No, I was wrong. I just counted. We do have 6 episodes, but let's just dive into this first one today. So anyways, I hope you enjoy my reaction to episode 21 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, season 5, Soldiers of the Empire.
Brachial artery. Auto suture, please. And if that had happened, he would have bled to death right there in the holosuite.
I wanted Martok, and we're getting Martok.
But spending 2 years at a Dominion prison camp has dulled my reflexes.
Fair enough.
Best dubious. For a man with only one eye, it's positively idiotic.
Yeah, Bashir, tell him.
I do not want an artificial eye!
Yeah, you look cool with one eye.
General Martok, there's a priority message for you from the Klingon High Council.
Klingon High Council.
Route the message to my...
We're gonna see Gowron?
Don't walk in here dripping blood anymore. It takes days to get it out of the carpet.
Don't have a carpet in a doctor's office. It's weird to have a carpet in a doctor's office if there's gonna be blood. You know what I mean? Just don't have a carpet.
Check it now.
Still no increase in phaser relay efficiency.
Oh my god, Nog and Worf working together.
Then I charged the pre-fire chamber and recalibrated the emitter stage. This thing just doesn't work.
It'll work, Nog. It'll work.
Download the operating system into the computer core, but this time do it one file at a time.
Aye, sir.
Nog wants to strangle Worf.
I did not expect you until 2200 hours.
I must cancel.
Nog's just in the middle.
Of some importance, I must prepare.
Of course.
He's trying to go.
Could I just slip by?
I love Nog so much.
I do apologize again for the inconvenience. I did not intend to cause so much damage.
Oh my god.
I was the...
Worf did that.
They have not been heard from since. They
Interesting.
are now reported as missing.
The Cardassians took them, maybe.
The Jim Hadar attacked a Federation starship near the border less than a week ago.
So I'm thinking that the Dominion attack.
Since my confinement by the Dominion.
Well, let's go, Martok.
And the thought that I would never again set foot in a Klingon vessel made me weep like an old woman.
That's nothing to be ashamed of.
An adventure that we could share, my friend.
Oh my god, they can be a team.
To my side. Someone whose loyalty I can count on.
They could be a team.
I ask you to join me on this mission. As my friend.
You have to say yes.
And as my first officer.
Oh my god, you have to say yes, Worf. You have to say yes. This is going to be so interesting. I love Martok, so I'm really excited that we're going to get to see more of him, and I'm hoping that he does some cool stuff in this episode, you know what I mean? Star Trek Deep Space Nine! I heard that one good. I heard that one good for Worf. That was for Worf and for Martok and for success on their glorious mission.
I can certainly understand why he wants you along. You're a fine officer.
Cisco, say yes.
It is a great honor to be asked to serve under General Martok.
Yeah, so fair.
And he saved my life in the Dominion prison camp.
Even more fair.
Then there came a day when I wavered.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I considered letting them kill me. It seemed like the only way out.
But Martok pushed you.
There is no human word for it. It is a moment of clarity.
Okay, interesting.
Once I realized that he saw my intention to give up, I could no longer go through with it.
Okay, cool.
Back into the ring and fought once more.
LeVar Burton directs this episode, cool.
And placed on detached service to the Imperial Klingon Defense Forces.
Oh, let's go, Cisco. He's actually the best.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Worf, Kapla.
Kapla! Dude, the birds of prey. It's so cool seeing birds of prey just flying around the station now.
All you need to do is just make sure it gets done.
I'm the new intelligence officer?
Need Dax to take over as fleet liaison officer.
Beats retuning phaser rifles.
Yeah, that's so true, O'Brien.
Try spending a week on a bird of prey. Worf isn't exactly taking a luxury cruise.
Yeah, but he probably doesn't care about that.
A subordinate can only challenge a direct superior, and only under certain conditions.
Interesting.
Cowardice? A Klingon?
It's been known to happen. The Klingons are...
They run away from battle.
Well, I'd say those two definitely fall into the...
Oh my god.
For the moment, maybe. Did you see the one on the left wearing the necklace?
No, I did not.
Those are neck bones. Cardassian neck bones.
Oh, wow.
How they feel is unimportant. All I require from them is obedience.
Yeah, so hopefully they give you obedience. Aww, he's gonna miss Dax.
I think it would be better to part company here on the station.
Oh, I'm coming with you.
What?
And I still have 4 months leave coming.
No way.
I heard it with Martok and Benjamin. I'm your new science officer.
No way. She just doesn't want to do the duties. I think she also wants to keep Worf in sight, you know? Maybe protect him a little bit, which is really nice.
My mother made the great Curzon on the homeworld once. She said he was very taken with her.
Oh, I bet. I feel maybe a small uprising on this ship at some point.
I serve the captain, but I stand for the crew. Who brings the record of battle for this ship?
Bro, this guy's gonna cause problems, I swear.
Present the glorious record of our honor and hope that you may find us worthy of your leadership.
That is so disrespectful the way he's giving that.
We will restore honor to the ship and bring glory to the Empire.
Okay, Worf, let's go. Dude, Martok looks so cool.
I pledge you our lives and ask that you lead us as commander of this ship.
Yeah, let's go.
I accept your lives into my hands.
I accept your lives into my hands.
Bow thrusters ahead 1/2.
We have cleared the docking ring.
Ahead.
They look so lazy. This crew looks so lazy.
Maximum warp.
No, that would take us through the Tongue-Beak Nebula. I want to go around the nebula.
Why?
Ships in the nebula, I would like to avoid a fight with the Jem'Hadar.
Interesting. Oh my god, they're gonna think cowardice.
Pride.
My apologies, sir. I meant no disrespect.
Yeah, you did.
Maximum warp. Around the nebula.
You little punk. Whoa. Whoa. Was that not awesome? Okay, let's sing. Okay. Feels like I'm watching The Hobbit, you know when the dwarves sing? This guy and this guy are gonna cause some trouble, I swear. I love the sets in the Birds of Prey. I love the lighting, especially the lighting through the ceiling. It looks really cool.
Each other. Now get down to the other end where you belong.
Dude, she knows how to present herself.
But wine, it might be acceptable.
There's been no blood wine on this ship for 6 months.
Let's get some then.
But I'm glad I brought 3 barrels aboard before we left Deep Space Nine.
Oh my god. The crew's like, oh, we love you.
The Jem'Hadar. It is not surprising the crew morale has suffered.
Yeah, and they probably just want to either fight them one last time and blow up or defeat all of them, you know what I mean? They don't care.
One decisive battle against the Jem'Hadar would do much to lift their spirit.
It would.
But we must be cautious. We cannot risk taking this crew into combat before they're ready.
I like Martok. He feels a little different than other Klingons.
I know you will, my friend.
Seems like he sees more reason.
We're fully charged.
And we were still denied victory.
3 Jem'Hadar ships appeared.
Oh, of course.
You never could handle your blood wine, Lettsket. You sound like a sniveling Ferengi, crying about lost property.
He did actually sound like a Ferengi a bit.
Has any pride left?
Does that include me?
Oh, Dax.
Pamakai of our new first officer. I heard it on the space station before we...
Oh, it's out there, Dax.
You're General Martok.
You mean the one-eyed giant?
What? Because he has one eye?
The only one you're sharing a bed with this trip.
Oh my god.
On this trip,
Dax beat him up.
is as empty as yours, Lettsket. Mine is empty by choice.
Oh my god. Dax is a Klingon more than Klingons.
Tears, not laughter.
You're really not...
Okay, Shakespeare.
Walk these corridors like members of the crew.
You talk too much, Cornat.
Yeah, let's get rid of this curse.
Alert status 1. A Jem'Hadar patrol ship is directly ahead.
Oh my days.
Operations.
Let's go, let's fight.
What any of us can do about it.
Wow. They're so defeated.
Warheads are armed. Disruptors are locked on target.
They've increased speed.
They're getting away.
It's velocity.
No, Martok's gonna say...
Take us back to our original course. Back to our original course. Our priority is to find the Mammoth.
He's rational. That's the thing. He's rational. I think they do need to fight someone, though, to get this morality back. Morality? The morals back. What? What am I trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say.
We shouldn't have let them go.
Our orders are to find the Mammoth, not seek combat.
Yeah, but...
It's a Klingon bird of prey. We could have had an easy victory.
Yeah.
Superior that a dangerous situation is developing and that he'd better do something about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be mutiny.
Maybe it's just me, but I think we're in trouble.
Potential mutiny, people who just don't want to do their jobs, who have given up. Dangerous in battle.
The next 3 days, avoiding Jem'Hadar ships instead of carrying out our mission. No, my friend.
He has a sick voice.
And I have not made a mistake in making you my first officer.
You have my full...
But you made a mistake with the Jem'Hadar.
But you can respect a Cardassian because he fights for his people.
Interesting.
As a code, just like we do.
Interesting.
The soldiers of the Dominion, not the Jem'Hadar.
I actually kind of respect the Jem'Hadar, to be honest with you. They're more self-aware than people give them credit for. Most of them do, but some of them are self-aware.
Hadar are smarter, they're faster, and they're stronger than we are.
Oh my god.
Listen and maybe learn something. The Jem'Hadar are the future.
Oh my god. Don't join them.
She doesn't want you to know the truth. Martok fears them.
Yeah, I mean, I would too.
Martok fears them!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! Hope that phaser was on stun there, Dax.
Because you're too busy worrying about Martok while the crew is falling apart.
Yeah, you're worrying about Martok's feelings.
Look, I like Martok. But this crew needs a leader.
Yeah, Dax is making sense.
Their duty as soldiers of the Empire.
Worf needs to lead.
Yes, but we must give him time.
Time may be the one thing we don't have, Worf.
Yeah, listen to Dax right now, Worf. Seriously.
Wait until the decks are dripping with it.
Wow, what a good line.
It's the Mammoth.
We found the ship.
Thank you. What you did in the mess hall. Is Urdakan your
Oh, nice. Oh, okay, nice.
Stay with me. I'll protect you.
Oh, I like this woman.
Hoping there wasn't going to be any fighting.
There will be. Very soon. It's like a boiling point, you know what I mean? We're already boiling. Yeah, this guy's about to explode. He's a time bomb.
If the Mammoth was attacked by the Jem'Hadar, why would there be survivors?
Since
Good question.
details of the battles, it is difficult.
What if it's a trap? Again.
They deliberately left survivors on that ship. Why? Because they want someone to try to rescue them.
I think you're just super scared now.
Nothing more than targets to be destroyed. I must not let them destroy us.
With all
I
due
must...
He's so scared.
We do not know the tactical situation of the Mammoth yet. We should guard against making any premature judgments.
Thank you, Worf. That's very rational. I was saying that Martok was rational earlier in this episode. I take that back. I realize now he was just scared the entire time.
It's coming into visual range.
On screen.
Okay, nice. Okay, nice.
There are probably 5 Jem'Hadar warships out there right now.
Probably. You can't just make assumptions like that.
If they are nearby, they do not care what side of the border we are on.
Yeah, that's so fair.
All that we know is there's an automated distress call. They could all be dead by now.
Martok.
They are not.
Or if you have to challenge Martok.
Leave them there.
I will not throw away the lives of this crew.
What was even the point of coming in the first place?
Anyone who questions that, anyone, will be charged with treasonable disobedience.
Oh my god.
You have the bridge.
As soon as he leaves, Worf, take us to the Bemoth.
We can't just leave those men out there to die.
No.
So what are you going to do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
Challenge Martok for command of the ship.
Oh my god.
But if the general will not step aside,
You have to fight him.
I will have to kill him.
No, I don't want Martok to die though, that's the thing. I like him still. Oh my god, the guns are out.
While he commands, he dishonors us all.
I should.
They are right a little bit. I don't want him to die though.
Unlikely.
I was hoping you would say something like that.
Oh my days. Oh my days, reinforcements.
All hands to battle stations. We are going to rescue the survivors of the Bemoth.
Let's go, man, let's go.
As first officer, I say that you are unfit to serve as captain.
You
Wow.
a coward. And I challenge you for command of the ship.
Wow. Oh my god, they're actually fighting. Don't kill him, please. Oh. Oh my days. Worf, watch out. Worf, watch out. Nice. Oh, nice. Martok's no match for Worf. Oh my god. Surrender, please. Oh my god. This is not supposed to happen. This was not supposed to happen.
Tactical alert! There is a Jem'Hadar warship bearing 180.
Unless he meant to get stabbed in the first place. He meant to get stabbed. He wanted Martok to feel powerful.
Hadar will soon learn to regret this day.
Yeah, he gave Martok his confidence back. Oh my god, the confidence. Let's go! Wow, Worf meant to be stabbed. What if Martok will hold feelings against Worf? Or because the battle was won by him, he has no hard feelings. That was a sick shot, by the way.
The vessel's decloaking 15 kilometers off the station. It's the Rotaran.
Martok's ship.
Oh, nice. They must be back.
We've rescued 35 survivors of a disabled Klingon battle.
Nice. It's a win for the ship.
The first victory of the Rotaran over the Jem'Hadar.
Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. I really want Martok to talk to Worf. Oh, here we go.
And the rescue of 35 warriors as ample justification for crossing the Cardassian border.
Of course they would.
At the time, I thought they were disloyal.
No, they were necessary.
A soldier of the Empire and as a warrior. For that, I am grateful.
Thank you, Martok. This is why I like this guy.
How did you know I would not kill you?
You didn't.
I did not know.
There we go. He took a risk.
I see you're still wearing the crest of the House of Moog. Perhaps you would consider replacing sentiment with the symbol of a new beginning.
Oh, what?
Would be honored to welcome the son of Moog into our family.
Oh, what? I have chills.
And as a brother.
Oh, what? Dude, what a moment. I have so many goosebumps.
Kevlar.
Oh, wow. What a moment for Worf. He has a family again. Worf has a family again. At least in just Martok alone. But he's part of a family again. He's part of a Klingon family, which is huge in Klingon culture. That was a really good episode, actually. I really enjoyed it. Really good Worf stuff as well. I feel like Worf in Season 5 has been a little bit more comedy. This was a very serious Worf episode, and I really liked it. And that was my reaction to Soldiers of the Empire, Episode 21 of Season 5 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And that was a really good Worf episode. I have something to do right after I record these two episodes back to back, so apologies, this review is going to be pretty short. Usually they're like 5-minute reviews. Probably try and keep this review to about 2 minutes. I'm going to kind of breeze through it a bit, but just know that I really did love this episode. I said at the end of when I was watching the credits that Worf in Season 4 and 5 has been a little bit more of a comedic character. He's had very serious moments, but he's been a big part in the comedy of the show as well because he's so serious. But it was nice to get a Worf episode where Worf and the story around Worf was a very serious story. You know, he's on this bird of prey with with Martok. Martok is just scared to death about the Jem'Hadar, and it's not only making the crew very upset, you know, very afraid, very on edge, but it's also kind of angering Worf and stuff like that as well. So it was cool to see Worf deal with this as the first officer. But I thought the most interesting part of the episode was Martok, because we haven't really seen Martok too much, but I do love him a lot. But just seeing how scared that guy was of the Jem'Hadar was really, really interesting, because you never really see Klingons be scared. It's not really something that's in their vocabulary. It's something that I feel like they would never really notice if they are scared. You know, if I was a Klingon, you live your life going, I'm never going to be scared of anything. So when you are scared, you wouldn't really know what you're doing. You wouldn't really understand that that is why you're running away from things. You wouldn't really understand that. You would just see it as, you know, a tactical thing instead, which is what Martok did. But I thought Worf handled it really, really well. It was obviously Worf basically giving up his own life in a way to make sure that those crew, those 34 people or 32 people, whatever, got saved. Those Klingons got saved. And also it was Worf getting stabbed. It was in that action, Worf getting stabbed by Martok, that brought Martok that sense of, you know, honor and warriorness that he was missing. You know what I mean? And it hyped up the crew, and everyone just ended happy. I thought it was a great moment for Worf, that moment when he got stabbed. I was surprised at first, and I was like, he meant to get stabbed. And then obviously Martok invites Worf into his house at the end of the episode. Worf is now a Martok. Worf is not son of Mogh. I mean, I guess he's son of Mogh still, but he's not at the house of Mogh. It's Worf, house of Martok. So that's really good. He has a family. He has a home, and Martok he can call kind of like a brother now. He can call Martok. I love Martok. I'm excited to see more of him in the future. So yeah, that's all I'm going to have time for the review. I'm kind of rushing through it a little bit because I'm a little bit short on time. So let's just get into the next episode now. Episode 22, Children of Time, Season 5 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Hope you enjoy it. I'm excited for it. Let's get into the episode right now.
I can't wait to get home and sleep in my own bed.
Dude, I love sleeping in my own bed.
A weekend at the Golian Spa.
Oh, let's go to the spa, Kira.
Not seeing each other anymore.
What?
When did this happen?
Last week.
What? You can't just say it.
As if we were meant to walk the same path.
There's no way.
And we're not.
There's no way you just made the prophets say that.
Yet, people are either meant to be together or they're not.
I guess...
Bro, you can't just let the prophets tell you not to be together.
People really wanted to.
What is it, Odo?
I'm not sure I have an opinion on the subject.
Is Odo like, Kira's available? That's good. Does Odo still have feelings for Kira, but he's just suppressed them because she was with Shakar? I think he has feelings for Kira still.
Guess her dolls are gonna have to rough it for a while.
I'm getting some unusual readings from a nearby solar system.
Oh, cool.
From the interference, but there could be life forms on the surface.
If there are, I'd be interested to see.
Oh, maybe the Children of Time?
The interference is intensifying. In a few weeks, we won't even be able to send a probe through it.
Dax.
Wow.
A few shield modifications, and it should be smooth sailing.
It's just like, okay, let's go, guys.
But if all we detect is some fungus, we're not beaming down.
So fair.
What if it's smart fungus?
No. No fungus at all. Wow, that looks awesome. It's like a hairy planet.
Harmonics to compensate.
Oh my god.
Fluctuations are intensifying.
Who could have guessed that something like this would happen? Oh no.
We're through.
Kira just got absolutely tripled.
Depolarized. We're gonna be here for a few days.
Oh my god, Dax.
I'm reading approximately 8,000 inhabitants. They appear to be human.
8,000.
Captain Sisko.
Thank you.
You know my name?
We've been expecting you.
Wait, yeah, how do they know his name?
Oh, I forgot.
He likes Raptor.
You're trying to cut down.
How do they know this? Can they, like, go through time or something? Kind of reminds me of Meridian, that episode a little bit. But with, like, time travel.
Miranda O'Brien.
What?
Yedrin Dax.
Wait a second. What if these are, like, future thems or something? Like kids.
I realize this is going to be hard for you to accept. But that ship was the Defiant.
What?
You'll be stranded here. and become the founders of this settlement.
What?
We are your descendants.
What? You know what? She looks like O'Brien, though. She looks like O'Brien. They cast a good actress there. But that is insane. The Descendant? That is so cool, though, at the same time. How are they going to get out of this? And if they get out of it, do they kill everyone in the town, in the settlement? Interesting to think about. Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Yeah, I'm actually curious how they're going to end this episode, because if they get out, everyone in the settlement would die because they don't go into the past to populate the planet. So everyone in the settlement would just cease to exist. Is ceasing to exist dying? But Cisco wouldn't want to do that. Can they clone themselves? Maybe they can clone themselves and then have their clones go back in time? I don't know. But I'm really intrigued by this plot. This is interesting.
Go ahead, Jadzia, scan me. You'll find the Dax symbiote right here.
That is so weird. What if two Dax symbiotes touch tips?
If you scan Miranda, you'll find that her DNA is substantially similar to that of the Chief's.
She looks like the Chief. I've already said this, but she looks like the Chief.
She's an O'Brien, all right.
And a Tannenbaum, too.
You mean Ensign Tannenbaum?
What?
We're married 10 years after the Defiant crashed.
What?
200 years in the past. There was no going home. There was...
So no Keiko.
Mm-hmm. I know that face, Benjamin.
Yeah, where's your ancestors then?
Do you remember that dancer that you met on Pelio Station? The one
that'll do.
Wow, that's good, guys.
Are you the son of Moog?
Oh my god.
Is it true you can kill someone just by looking at them?
Yes.
You can meet some of the others later. We still have a lot to talk about.
Ready for the next problem?
Wait, why is Quark on screen?
This is our meeting hall, which, as you can see, we sometimes use as a schoolroom.
Quark is a teacher? That is nuts.
I've always thought that Quark would make a great math teacher. He's so good with numbers.
Yeah, but like, not a good teacher.
Torvin Zerges. You're just jealous, Molly.
I would be jealous.
Molly?
Wait.
This is your grandfather's great-great-great-grandfather.
Hello.
Hi.
Wow, it's so weird.
And they needed a shelter quickly before winter came. This is it. This is the oldest...
Winter is coming. The Ice King is coming.
48.
Kira died a few weeks after the crash.
What?
The Defiant didn't have the medical equipment that Julia needed to treat her.
You want to see where she was buried?
Oh my god, I don't want to see that.
Why don't you run along and help your parents? It's almost time for planting, and there's a lot of work to be done.
Bye. Bye.
So not only do they have to get off this planet, but they need to save Kira.
But now that we know about the accident that sent the ship back in time, we should be able to avoid it.
I don't know.
Your timeline will collapse, and everything here will cease to exist.
That's what I'm saying.
Not necessarily.
What? Are they on their, like, time bubble?
For an instant, every molecule in her body had a corresponding quantum duplicate. There were literally two Kiras.
That's why it looked like she was a ghost.
We should be able to amplify this doubling effect and create a quantum duplicate of the entire ship.
That is so genius. And then one can crash and one can go.
And the original, you, will pass through the barrier unaffected.
Wow.
Your timeline is preserved.
Exactly.
But then the duplicates, do they know that they're the duplicates, or do they think they're the originals too, and then they land and they go, our plan didn't work, you know?
I want a full evaluation as soon as possible. If the plan is sound, start making the modifications immediately.
Okay, Cisco, let's go.
Thank you, Benjamin.
Anything for you, old man.
Aww. Oh, that's nice. Cisco's like, I don't want to be stuck on this planet, but at the same time, I need to be stuck on this planet. It's kind of funny.
He can't hold his shape because of the quantum fluctuations inside the barrier.
Oh, poor
Sweet
guy.
dreams, Odo.
He's just goo.
Well, that's because your neural tissue hasn't begun to deteriorate yet. But rest assured...
It will.
I have to get down there. Meet some of those Bashirs.
Aww.
Hello, Nerys.
Oh my god. It's like an Odo kid.
I came up from the surface as soon as I heard you were here.
Wait, is it actually Odo? I guess he might not age.
I learned to counter the barrier's effects a long time.
Oh, he ages a lot slower.
It's good to see you.
This is actually Odo? Old Do.
I've gotten better at shape-shifting over the years.
Is that actually what he looks like? When I see Odo's actor, I see Odo. Is this what he actually looks like?
There's something I want you to know, something I've wanted to tell you for 200 years. I love you, Nerys.
Oh my god. Oh my god. And he was just suppressing it because she was dating Shakar. Oh my god, I thought we were done this, but we're back. We're back on the Odo loves Kira train.
What do you mean you love me?
Is it so hard to believe?
But she's gonna know now if they make it back.
I suppose I was afraid of ruining what we had. Our friendship meant everything to me. It still does.
It's weird looking at Odo and him looking like that.
I was just thinking about all the times I came to you for advice about Shakar and Baral. It must have been very hard for you to listen to me go on about another man.
It was!
But you're leaving here in 2 days. I'm never going to see you again. All I'm asking...
That's true, actually.
Gaia is a very beautiful place. I'd love to show it to you.
That's true. He will never see her again because she goes back in time. He's not there. She dies. And then they're not going to come back to the planet.
Went over the sensor logs from the crash. It looks like Yedrin's plan to create a duplicate Defiant is going to work.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, everything's gonna be all right.
Better be. If these people die at the end of this episode, I'm doing a backflip.
Great-granddaughter. The doctor. She made quite a fuss over me.
Aw.
Who?
The Klingons.
What? Oh my god, Worf's people.
Kapla. Kapla.
These are Worf's ancestors.
You are my descendants.
Some by blood, some by choice.
Interesting.
We live as warriors, just as you taught our ancestors long ago.
I'm gonna be one of them someday.
Okay, kid.
The sons of Moog are gathering to celebrate your return. It would honor us greatly if you would feast with us tonight.
Yeah, let's go. I like how...
It would appear that I'm not the only legend around here.
I like how all of them are legends, and I also like how we see, like, their personalities evolve through generations and generations and stuff.
Back in time for the wedding.
We got married?
That's good.
Were we happy together?
He's a good man, Jadzia.
Aw, that's really cute.
He's so hard to get along with.
Don't worry.
Worf, bro.
You'll learn to handle him.
I think you already know how to handle him, Dax. I'll be honest with you. You can handle anyone.
Who's that? Yeah, that's what I said. Apparently she transferred aboard last week, but she's gorgeous.
And that's what matters.
Ask her out when we get back. We obviously got along well.
Of course, Bashir. Of course you're gonna ask her out all of a sudden.
Rita Tenenbaum.
I don't want to hear about it, Julian.
Yeah, it feels like... I bet he feels like he cheated, even though he didn't. Oh, he looks so uncomfortable.
The prophets were listening. They're probably very confused.
Well, I wouldn't blame them.
She knows that she dies.
You're going back to the station for the treatment you need?
I know. It's just that I've always believed that we're all given one destiny.
Now you have two destinies.
And now we're using technology to get around that. I'm not sure how it makes me feel.
Where does it stop?
No, it won't change anything for me. I lost you 200 years ago.
But it'll change something for you. And that's what matters for Odo.
It changes everything.
Ah, that's true, actually.
He doesn't have to lose you. Knowing that makes me feel better.
Yeah, I can see that, actually. I am excited for Odo now. Kira's gonna know that he loves her, and he's not gonna know that.
I have changed. And the Odo you know will change too.
Yeah, he will change.
Why don't we head back?
This is so interesting. I wonder what Kira's gonna do with this information, though. Baseball. I like that it's still around. I'm not a huge fan of baseball, but I like that it's still around.
I was going over the sensor logs from the crash, and I came across something odd.
Oh no.
The chances of that must be 1 billion to 1.
What are you getting at?
That Yedrin faked the logs.
No way.
Why would he do that?
To get you to fly.
There was never going to be a duplicate Defiant, just one. And Yedrin wanted to make sure it went back in time.
Oh my god.
We would have ended up stranded here. Kira would have died.
I wonder if she realized in the last time this happened, though, because technically this would have happened an infinity amount of times, over and over and over again. You know what I mean?
It's what would have happened. Who's to say that's not what's supposed to happen?
I'm not going to stand here and argue philosophy with you.
Yeah, but let's try and get out of it.
Let history play itself out. I'm not saying that it won't be hard at first, but they will have good lives here. Happy lives.
What about Kira?
Yeah, Kira's not going to have a happy life.
She'll die.
Is one life too much to ask if it saves 8,000?
Oh my days.
Decide who lives or dies.
Exactly.
Who are you to make that call?
Exactly.
I'm responsible for what happened here.
Jadzia knows what I'm talking about.
What?
She's the one who insisted that the Defiant investigate this planet.
Oh my god. Oh my god, yes.
You should have seen that the barrier was unstable when you scanned it.
But I didn't.
You messed up.
You don't know what it was like to live with that.
But it still must be like to live with that.
All I could think about was Jake and how, because of me, he would never see his father again.
Don't forget Cassidy.
For 2 centuries, I have watched it grow into something to be proud of.
I hold no animosity towards this guy. I understand why he's done this.
They deserve a chance to hang on to it.
I'm not denying that. I wish there was a way we could help you.
Yeah. Cisco wants them to live.
Kira, to sacrifice her life for 8,000 people, for 8 million. No one has the right to ask that.
Yeah, it would be Kira's choice in the end.
But there is nothing I can do.
Wow, there's nothing he can do. I'm very curious. Is everyone gonna die?
It is for the best. They are children. They would not understand.
They're just gonna cease to exist.
Do not blame yourself, Major.
Going up to the ship.
I wonder what ceasing to exist feels like. You know what I mean? Like if you exist and all of a sudden you just don't. Is it the same as dying or is it not?
It's nothing you need to worry about.
Everyone in the village knows too, it seems. This is their last day.
Tomorrow we will see the sun rise again, but no one here will see it set.
Wow.
Last year I slew a yarbear 3 meters tall.
Nice.
Your mek'leth was my only weapon.
Oh, nice.
Now I wish I had.
Wow.
It would have been a warrior's death.
Yeah.
Ceasing to exist because my parents were never born, that is not a death worthy of Sto-vo-kor.
That's not really even a death, is it?
I have no enemies to fight, no glory to be won. Give me an honorable death.
Oh my god, Worf, are you gonna do it?
And do what you ask.
Yeah, he gives him some time to think. Maybe make another plan.
Why did you want to come back here?
I had to see it again so I could be sure.
Beautiful location, by the way. Where are they right now?
No, we have to let history take its course, even if it means I have to die here.
Oh my god, okay, Kira. Even old Odo doesn't want that to happen, though. Old Odo wants her to live.
Feed me.
Your family will be fine, Miles. The prophets will take care of them.
That's not good enough for Miles.
I don't believe in your prophets.
If she is willing to sacrifice her life to save them, I'm willing to remain here.
Wow, okay, Worf.
You hardly ever see your son.
And you were.
He forgets his son exists.
I'm just listening to what everyone has to say.
So we're not actually considering this?
Kind of are, kind of aren't.
All right, people dismissed.
You gotta make a tough call sometimes, and this is the toughest of calls.
Come on, Gabriel. There isn't much time.
Oh, they're still going about living life.
It's right there.
Make him help in Planting Day 2. This is insane. I don't know how this episode's gonna end. Are we actually gonna let these people die?
The repairs are finished. The Defiant's ready to leave orbit.
It's time to go.
You don't look busy.
O'Brien's so cold towards all of them. He doesn't want to get close to these people. They're gonna help. They're going to help with the planting.
We should help them defeat it. Bring the others.
Yes. Good! Just give me chills again. What the heck? Oh god, this kid Molly is gonna kill me. She's so cute.
By summer, this plant will be taller than you. After the harvest, I'll help my mother make gum bread with it.
Oh, look at O'Brien. So he's having a change of heart, it feels.
We can't do it. What?
You can't kill them. Brian's on board. They're actually gonna have to try and find a way. And the music in this episode, I just want to say, is absolutely fantastic.
We better go, Benjamin. There isn't much time.
I really hope they get split and duplicated. Maybe they always get duplicated from the get-go. Maybe that's part of it, but these people don't know that they get duplicated.
Defiant doesn't return to DS9.
They don't exist yet. These people do.
Yeah, that's a good point.
If I'd said something years ago, do you think things might have been different?
I want to know this, actually.
Maybe.
Oh my god. Oh, kiss. Oh my days.
Launch
Here we
the
go.
probe, Chief.
I think they're gonna split. I think they always split.
I'm picking up an unusual temporal signature.
It's the anomaly. We're headed straight for it.
Yeah, let's go. Oh god, this is so insanely intense.
10 seconds to impact.
Dude, they're all prepared to just sacrifice their entire lives.
I can't.
We're clearing the barrier.
Yeah, but did they duplicate?
What happened? Someone changed our flight plan.
Oh my god.
It wasn't me.
It was what's his face, maybe.
No sign of the settlement.
What?
Or the inhabitants.
What?
Everything's gone.
Who changed it? Did Odo change it?
Or someone who used to be.
Yedrin?
Yedrin, that makes sense.
Perhaps he decided he couldn't let us go through with it.
Everyone we met.
Just gone.
They existed as long as we remember them.
Oh man, that's good. This reminds me of the Inner Light.
The other Odo, the one from the planet, came to sickbay before he left the ship.
Oh, and he told him. Okay, that makes sense.
He linked with me.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'm still trying to sort everything out.
So am I. I think we both need some time.
Wait.
There's something else the other Odo wanted you to know.
Oh, what?
He was responsible for changing the Defiance flight plan.
I guessed it. I guessed it.
Why?
He did it so he could have a chance with you.
That you wouldn't have to die.
Oh my god, he sacrificed
I can't believe
8,000 people.
8,000 people?
He did it for you, Nerys.
She's gonna resent you now, Odo.
I'll see you in the morning.
Oh my god. I guessed it. I guessed it, right. 8,000 people. We killed 8,000 people to save Kira. Kira's gonna have that baggage on her now. She's gonna look at Odo and see 8,000 dead people. What the heck? What a good episode. That episode was so insane. It kind of reminded me of the Inner Light a little bit, especially with like the theme of remembrance at the end of the episode when Sisko's like, as long as you remember them in here. I feel like that's how the Inner Light ended in TNG. But also I need to do a backflip, so give me a second. I'll try and do a backflip because they did all die and I said I would do a sad backflip. But I might just do like a weird twirl because I can't really do a backflip. Okay guys, this is my backflip attempt. And that was my reaction to episode 22 of season 5 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And again, I'm running really short on time. I have about 5 minutes or so before I have to go. So this is going to be a very, very quick review, unfortunately, because this episode was super good. Children of Time. It was amazing. Again, it reminded me of the Inner Light. I love the theme of remembrance, but 8,000 people are gone, which is an absolutely insane number because old Odo saw Kira. He missed her for so long. It must have reignited something so deep and so, I don't know, primal, I guess, that he's like, I need to save her. You know what I mean? Like so primal in the need to save her, I guess. And then, yeah, he decided for himself, he was judge, jury, and executioner. He decided for himself that 8,000 people could die in order for Kira to be saved. He didn't ask anyone else. He didn't go about it going through anyone else. He just did it by himself. And I wonder if our Odo is okay with that. Our Odo seems to understand the old Odo because our Odo is obviously in love with Kira. So I think our Odo will understand. But Kira obviously was traumatized by that information, the way that she reacted. But how will this play out in the future? Will she look at Odo and see 8,000 dead people? Or will she look at Odo with resent? You know what I mean? Because of what old Odo did today. So it's very interesting to see how this plays out. And now that Kira knows that Odo is in love with her, what's going to happen in the future? Will they get together? I don't think they're going to get together. They might get together, but I don't think they're going to get together. I think there's a lot of stuff in the way of that right now. So that would be very interesting to see. Besides that, being on the planet was super awesome. I loved being on the planet, even though those people don't exist anymore. Just seeing like the people go about their lives, seeing them be the ancestors. You know, they all had like character traits of our characters, but it was like diluted, I guess, because it's from generation to generation to generation. So it just felt like it was diluted a little bit, not just the characters, but like the culture, like the Klingon culture. It felt like Klingon culture, but a little bit diluted. You know what I mean? Like Molly, that little girl, felt like O'Brien, but a little bit diluted. So I don't know. It was just really fun to see what their ancestors would be like if they're being stranded on this planet, which was really interesting. And then also, just besides that, it made me really respect our crew a lot more this episode. The fact that they were all willing to sacrifice themselves and to go back in time, to stay back in time, to sacrifice their lives and their families in order to save these 8,000 people. I mean, I never expected them to kill these people. You know what I mean? I never expected them to intentionally kill these people. But the fact that they were all willing to do that was an incredible moment in this show, and it really just... I already sort of solidified that this crew is amazing, but I don't know, I just was like, you know what I mean? I love these guys. That's what I was feeling in those moments. But the montages, you know, when they're plowing the fields and stuff like that, all the way up to when the ship dodges the anomaly at the last second, but that area of the episode was amazing. The music was sad and dramatic and powerful and simple. I loved the montages, the looks of the crew, the slowness of the crew, the pacing of the episode in that part. It was just all dramatic and well done and sad and powerful. I just liked it a lot. I really, really enjoyed it. And yeah, that's kind of all I have to say, I guess, because I do have to go, but I'm just really sad that these crew members, or not the crew members, I guess. I wonder if this will affect the crew moving forward in any way, but I'm just really sad that the people on the planet are gone, because I really liked them, and I knew we would never see them again even if they survived, but just knowing that they would have lived would have been really nice. And it's a bummer, you know. Bummer is one way to put it, but it's horrible that they didn't live, you know what I mean? And DS9 really knows how to make endings, and that was an ending, that's for sure. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. And remember, if you want to check out more Star Trek Deep Space Nine, you can head over to Patreon right now, where not only can you check out episodes 23 and 24 on Patreon, but 25 and 26, just meaning the season finale of season 5 is on Patreon right now as well. I'm not going to check what the episodes are called because I don't want any spoilers for season 6, but the first 2 episodes of season 6 are on Patreon right now. All of season 5 plus the first 2 episodes of season 6 are on Patreon right now for your viewing pleasure if you want. If not, the next week on YouTube, you can check out episodes 23 and 24, Blaze of Glory and Empok Nor. Excited for those episodes, and I'll see you next time for some more Star Trek Deep Space Nine.